Good evening, SBC. Good evening, SBCC. Good evening, BSL. And good evening to everyone else within the sound of my voice, north, south, east, west, and all points in between. You've tuned in to the April 16th, 2024 edition of SBC Tuesday and Talk. And I am your host and administrator, facilitator, head teacher, band driver, and of course, head cook or chef, Mr. Mike Walker. Glad to have each and every one of y'all here with us. Glad you can join us. Glad that you decided to spend at least an hour with us of your time. Important, valuable time. Time is a valuable asset. Remember that. And we hope and pray that you had a good day. And if not, you made it through. And we hope and pray that you have a better day, much better day on tomorrow. Thank you. I had a good day. Spend time with old friends and just, find old friends to hang out with. Time is short. Like they say, well, I don't know. I don't want to say life is short because we all have different times though, but hey, spend time with each other. And like I always say, be kind to each other, though. Okay, with that said, though, let's get with a little of these salutations. Don't have too many, though. We're going to get straight to this today. From Florida, T. Colorado, glad to have you here with us, ma'am. Great to have you here. Valerie Robinson, good to have you here. Pleasure to have you here. Darlene Duffy Collins, good evening to you, my sister. Shantina Allen, good evening to you as well. Great. And amen to that. It's not promised. So like I said though, say, get I love you to that loved one and just be good to each other. And if you're able to spend time with that loved one, please do so. It's like Shantina just said, tomorrow, tomorrow isn't promised. Okay? We just say it like that. Tomorrow isn't promised. Okay. Well, it's just us few in here, and that's fine right there. We can just start with that. We're going to do our little thingamabobble, our little appetizer or whatever. And we're going to talk about, I guess, long distance and what have you. I think the video can explain it better. So y'all just sit and he's saying the speaker saying women. I say both men and women. Okay, you know how I am. No gender is better or worse than the other. So, that's what we try to encourage here at SBC though. So we got to stop fighting each other. We have to stop fighting each other and learn to unite, be cohesive. Okay, let's go. Y'all sit back and take a listen.
I have found with a lot of people, a lot of women, is they use long distance relationships as a buffer to not be fully vulnerable and fully invested while still having companionship.
Yes.
So
Glory.
This gives you the comfort, and let me say, let me say.
I try. Okay.
Some use long distance relationships. Some use being a side chick or a mistress. They like something that keeps them from having to fall all the way in. So the reality is that you're not really truly happy here. It's comfortable right now, okay? And that's the reason why you're not really rocking the boat. So on one end, you're saying, what's really going on here? Why is he trying to marry me? But on the other end, I think if he tried to move to your city right now and be with you, you'd be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. This too
She would move.
Exactly.
I love it.
You wouldn't be ready for that. So you got to be real with yourself about what's going on here, why you're in this situation.
Okay, that's first up. Long distance. Long distance dilemma. What say y'all about that? Do some people use the fact that you're long distance as a buffer? You know, are people who aren't serious about relationships? Well, now let me rephrase that. Do some people who aren't serious about relationships want to do long distance? In other words, like the brother said, everything is all well and good to somebody decide to, hey, I'm gonna buy me some tickets and we're gonna move to your town though. I'm gonna send you some tickets and you can come up here. You know, that's when things start getting real though. What say y'all? Let me get some more people in. Keenan Lynn, good evening to you from the SIP. Stacy Burton, good evening to you, man. Rochelle Jones, good evening to you. Artrice, good evening to you as well. So what say you? What say you? How many of y'all have ever dated long distance, had a long distance relationship, and everything was going okay, going good, at least in your mind, till plans of traveling or moving to your town or city came up? How did you feel? How did the other person feel? Did you panic? Did they panic? Did y'all both panic? Did y'all became short of breath? What exactly happened? Let me see what we got here. Okay, Valerie, if you don't mind telling us, tell us what happened. Tell us what happened, please. And on a moment of transparency, I've been in there. I've been there. When it got to the point that, well, I'm gonna come visit you, or when you gonna come visit me, then I was like, oh, my eyes just got, like two saucers. I was like, oh man, things getting real though now. Because I think you have a level of comfort and a cushion and a buffer when you're having a long distance relationship. But when it's time to get real and get ready for that physical meeting, oh wow, what Keena got to say on that? Yeah, that's me. I don't want the headache. I'm just exhausted. I can't speak for no one else but me. But the dance of relationships are just exhausted. And long distance allow me just to cruise. Oh wow. Now that's an interesting take right there. Anyone else feel the same way? I, that's very interesting right there. That's an interesting take right there. Valerie, for me it lasted 6 months. I enjoyed it at first, but then the other party started lying and cheating, so I didn't want to continue. Oh boy. And I hate to see this. I hate to say this, because I don't want to discourage people from being in long distance relationships, though. But it's easy to do all that lying and cheating when that person is, 1,000 or so miles away. So, okay, I don't think what he is saying. Okay, help us out, Lady in Red. Good to have you here. Good to have you. Hey, Cassandra, great to have you here from Kansas. I don't know. And I think, is it easier? Maybe that's why we meet so many people. Like, what's the ratio y'all think it is? Like 10-1 that long distance relationships, maybe one out of every 10 long distance relationship actually lead to marriage. That's what I'm guessing. 1 to 10. How many y'all think it's better than that? How many y'all think it's worse than that? I think it's 1 to 10. Even though we've had long distance relationships that started in single black Christians connections and some in SBC that started off long distance and now they're in the same state and they married to each other. Hey Carletta, how you doing? Okay. When I'm in, I'm in. So that's something right there. Again, it's easy. It's easy. Hey, Andrea, good to have you here. It's easy to sit there and say, hey, I'm interested in you. And I'm gonna just use Andrea for an example. I tell Andrea, hey, let's talk to each other. Let's long distance date. Well, it's easy though to sit up there and do that though. But what happens when things start getting serious? You know, and I gotta put Keena's comment up there. And again, I can't speak for no one else but me. The dance of relationships are just exhausting, and long distance allow me to cruise. Well, let me ask you this, Keena, and this is just a question. What if during your cruising you meet that special one that really piques your interest, that really says, you know what? You know what? I might give him a shot. I think he's pretty cool. What say you about that right there? Okay. Carletta says, my guess is 3 out of 10 of long distance make it honestly. You doing better than me. I said 1. You said 3. Okay. That's something. And y'all look at her pretty face there, how she looking like, yeah, I get you right there. T, yes, I was in a long distance relationship. It was good. We were engaged, but some issues came about that caused the relationship to end. And I don't know. Well, gotta quit. I just gonna ask it. Had y'all met prior? Had y'all met in person prior to the engagement? You know, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Rochelle, I had one long distance relationship for over 8 months, but when we met, we decided we had 2 different lifestyles. Wow, we're still friends. Wow. Well, who was the party animal? Let me know. Hey, Via Welch, good evening to you, ma'am. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Y'all look at her. She's pretty though. Okay, you ain't gonna be single too long yourself. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna wait on if T, but I've been in serious ones. But once that time comes for y'all to say, "Hey, Mike, let's do this," what Keena got to say? I can't really answer that because I haven't met that person to make me pause and take notice, like really take notice. I thought someone had touched that special place, but he wasn't entertaining. Okay, I get you. I get you. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yes, he lives in Tennessee and I'm in Florida. Okay. Thank you for answering that. Thank you so much. I'm going to give you a cupcake. Thank you. But I'm going to just close this appetizer out by saying this. Wait, let me get Renee. Let me get the biscuit laid up here. Hey, Renee. Ended up in long distance by accident. Don't want to do that again. Too much of. How do you end up in a long distance relationship by accident, Renee? How do only Renee? I love you, only Renee. I don't know if I want you to. Well, how do you end up by accident? Only you can pull that. You're all right with me. I'm gonna give you extra biscuits for that. Old Donna. I think long distance relationships can be stressful. Yes, they can. But I believe about 3 out of 10 could possibly work. Okay. Exactly. Since I just retired, I'm open to long distance because I don't mind relocating. Hey, I hear you. Nothing wrong with that. I hear you, just like Carletta. 3 out of 10. Wow, okay, that's more optimistic than what I had. Okay, hey D Giles, how you doing? Great to have you here, ma'am. Great to have you here. Well, I'm gonna just say it like this. Long distance can be work, but if you're truly not going to wait, I gotta read this right here. Wait a minute, I gotta read this what Kina says. It happens. I remember I was in a long distance with a guy at UAB. Wow, you reached for that one and didn't know it. Oh, okay, I get you. You answering okay, I get you. It happens about being in a long distance accidentally. Okay. I remember I was in a long distance relationship with a guy at UAB, University of Alabama at Birmingham, and didn't know it until I mentioned I was going out with someone and he accused me of cheating. Yikes. Oof. We hadn't had that conversation, but don't make assumptions. Okay. Lou, good to have you here, sister. I accidentally got into a long distance relationship. It's hard. Oh wow. Oh wow. What am I missing? Lillian Antoinette Pogues Hendricks. Great to have you here, ma'am. Great to have you here. Oh man, if it's wow. Wait a minute. Artrice. Respectfully, when you're talking and learn one another, the conversation of which you're looking for should be discussed. I agree. Why invest if the goal isn't long term and lifelong? I agree. I agree. Okay. Good evening, bro. Will Banks from Beeham metropolitan area. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Let's wait a minute. Y'all, okay. People be writing life scripts in their heads with it without sharing it with others. That's true. And get mad when you don't comply. But how can I comply? You didn't tell me. We didn't discuss this. Absolutely. Okay. We're gonna move on. This is a good one right here. Now it didn't woke up. Wait a minute. I'm gonna let y'all get the rest of these in here. I like this one. Good evening, everyone. Hey, Angel. Great to have you. Uh Via says, I met a couple of guys on dating apps, long distance. It doesn't work for me. My love language is quality time, so I can't do it. Oh boy, ain't that something? I had a video I almost had for tonight about love language quality time, but it was so profane though. But I might play it. If it's the Lord's will, I'll play it next week. It's a good topic right there. It's a good topic. hmm Okay. Hey, Margaret. Good evening to you from the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. Great to have you here, the Commonwealth, Pennsylvania. Okay. Long distance is a dilemma. It's not for the weak at heart. For the weak hearted, you got to prepare. And both parties got to be willing. Both partners have to be willing. And especially if you want to do what you call those things, a video chat. You got to do all that. Okay. Okay. That's it. Okay. We're going to move on though. Thank y'all so much right there. Okay. Up next. Oh, yeah. Finances. Yeah. I got to put this up here. Finances. Okay. Hey, Rhonda. How you doing? Hey, Barbara from the Bronx. How you doing? Okay. Up next. Oh boy, we got a good one right here. Let's hit the. Oh, you don't have to apologize. Thank you for being here, Christian. But class is more important. That's priority. Okay. No rainy day pop-ups. Okay. Let's see what we're gonna do. Up next, we'll do this one, and then we're gonna get to the main course. It's the semi appetizer. It's about being happy. Since we still dating, talking about dating, let's talk about being happy. And what happens when your happiness, as far as relationships are concerned, goes against the norms of society. Let me repeat that. What happens when your happiness as far as relationships are concerned, goes against the norms of society, your family, your friends, what happens? Y'all take a listen.
This is going to cause so many confusions that most people don't even see. But when you present the world, it's like this beautiful relationship, and that ain't even what it is. Be happy. Be happy. This is when I learned to mind my business and let people love who they want to love. I had a friend. He was in the finance world. His fiance was a doctor. He kept cheating with this girl from the hood. Okay. Got caught up with her. Got all type of different type of things with her. He wouldn't leave her alone. We couldn't understand why. You know, she's pretty. She got a good education. She got the bread. And one day he just said, bro, I love who I love. Everybody else put her on me. You got to let people love who they want to love. I don't care who you are. You got to do what's going to make you happy. If you keep trying to love somebody or whoever society wants you to love, you're never going to be happy. You're going to look good for the gram. You're going to look good for family reunions. But deep down inside, you're going to be hurting. You're going to be ripped apart. You're going to look at this person like, I'm not happy. And this is going to cause so many confusions that most people don't even see. But when you present the world, it's like this beautiful relationship, and that ain't even what it is. Be happy. Be happy. This is when I learned to mind my business.
Okay. Now, I know he said somebody's friend was stepping out on his fiance. So, and I know we not going to try to excuse that. That was foul. But let's just look at the fact, though, that he was successful and his fiance was successful, though. But there was just someone else who just had his eye, had his heart. How does it feel? Have you been in that situation that people look at you and be like, what did you see in him? Bruh, what you see in her? I don't get it. You know, have you ever been in that situation? And if so, how did you handle that? And have you ever had, a loved one, a friend, or whatever that was dating someone, and you just, you scratching your head, what in the world do they see in them? You know, and that's true. You can't help who you fall in love with. You can't help it. You know, sometimes looks doesn't have anything to do with it. Sometimes they hit that right. They hit that magic spot in your heart. Okay. You know, that make you attracted to them. Okay. He should have, yeah. And that's true. And I agree. Now I agree with you on that. Like I said, I don't want too much dwell on him cheating. I don't want to dwell too much on that, but you're absolutely right. If he wasn't happy, he's making her miserable, he's making himself miserable, and he's making the other lady miserable. Everyone's miserable. Just man up to say, hey, babe, this is not working. And I think it's bad enough that they weren't just dating. They were engaged to be married. So that's a big mess to clean up right there. Oh, why is everybody apologize? Hey, cuz, you ain't got to clean. Hey, you ain't got to apologize. It ain't mandatory. Glad you here. Could you clean up my kitchen, please? Thank you. But you need to lead up. That's it. So they can find their happiness. And you know what? I'm gonna put a pin right there. Maybe that's why he ain't left. Maybe he kind of want both. Some people like that. Some people are polyamorous that way. But in all honesty, he need to go to the one he truly loves. And that's not fair to his fiance. So, Renee, how are you happy? He is having his cake and eating it too. If he was up to the plate, tell people to stick to their opinions in the clouds and be your around the way gal. That scenario is not fair to the fiance. Yes. Yep. Yeah. Donna, I agree with him. Life is too short and you have to be happy. So I learned to tune out family and friends and do what makes me feel happy. There you go. Providing is wise now, sometimes family's still looking out for you now. They don't want you to mess up and make a mistake now. But that's where spiritual discernment comes in, though. But definitely, you have to do what makes you happy. Providing is not going to harm anyone. That's the caveat right there. That's the big caveat right there. Y'all coming in. Personally, you should be happy as long as it's legal and not being out of step with God's word. There you go. I agree. Christian. You may not be able to stop where your heart goes, but you can control your actions. If there is someone who makes you happy and you can deal with whatever consequences come with that choice, be an adult and do what makes you happy. Don't sacrifice someone else's happiness for yours. Amen. I agree. Amen. No argument right here. To deuces to the fiance, my happiness means more. Okay. But like I said, be fair to her. Be fair to her. Have a talk with her. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. You just have to be honest with yourself. Absolutely love who you love. Be happy, and most of all, be true to yourself. Now, you said a mouthful right there, so savage. You said a mouth. Let me read this one more again. You just have to be honest with yourself. Absolutely love who you love. Be happy, and most of all, be true to yourself. Okay. Here goes Marcus. Not Law and Order. Sound like Fatal Attraction on TV1. I say it sound like either one. Dateline, 48 hours, the first 48, all that good stuff. Right here, but don't put everyone in your business. There you go, right there. Don't do that. Everybody ain't got to know your business now. Everybody ain't got to know your business, though. But do right, Good Deeds by Tyler Perry. Okay. I remember I saw that movie one time. I done forgot. Okay. Yeah. I have, oh gosh, Keena got a story, y'all. So y'all better bring y'all brown paper bag and y'all libation for this one. There's no telling what's going to happen with this one. Okay. I was going to say is this. Sometimes society has instilled in us what is acceptable, what is a good relationship, but you can't help who you like. And again, like I said this, earlier, if that person tickles your fancy, not necessarily sexually, but this tickles your fancy, hey, and you're happy around that person, you can converse with that person, talking to that person is not like pulling teeth, you really enjoy time with that person, give it a shot. That's my 5 cents, my plug nickel. Hey, Shirley, great to have you here. Artrice, whenever you allow your happiness to be predicated upon others, i.e., family, friends, society, and social media, you subject your various issues, calls on yourself. Hashtag to thy own self be true. Okay. Okay. Well, that's all I got to say about that is, if you're happy with that person, it's your happiness. It's your happiness that matters. But like I said, though, just be careful. Use wisdom, use spiritual, um, use spiritual. Wait a minute. Left fiance for single mother, cleaning woman. Yeah, he bought her a house or what have I think. I don't know. I remember. It's been so long ago. It was on Netflix too. You still have to be careful and make sure it's not a toxic situation. Amen. Sometimes people can see something you can't. I got stories for that, for the after party. Y'all please remind me. I'm serious. Please remind me. I got one good story for that. That's all I got to say. I just say, I'm going to say it like this. People are so desperate to have somebody, they just don't use common sense, spiritual or otherwise. And it's sad. I'd rather be by myself and adopting a pet or something than to be living in misery with the wrong person. That's all I got to say. I ain't that desperate for somebody. I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. That's all I got to say. Yeah, go ahead, Renee. Yes, after party story time playlist. Y'all better, oh goodness, y'all better tune in for this after party. That's all I got to say. Because I got a story, Keena got a story, someone else may have a story. Everybody got a story. Amen. Donna says he needs to be honest with himself and his feelings and not mislead his fiance because karma, amen, may come back on him in the end. Zola, great to have you here, ma'am. See, that's a good example of connection over what someone brings to the. Ooh, I like that right there. Let me write that. Let me say write that down. Let me read this again. See, that's a good example of connection over what someone, quote, brings to the table. I like that. Here goes Christian. Oh, I'm staying up for this after party. Ooh, okay. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. After parties aren't mandatory, but it's fun though. But we hope to see y'all. Because like I said, I got a store. Ooh, gosh. That's why I tell y'all, and I got a fuss on this one. Now let me take Christian down. That's why I tell y'all, don't share the link and whatever else outside of the group. You don't want people outside the group to know what we're talking about. That's why we want this place to be a safe space. That's why. And I hate to be this way and I have to put on my admin cap and say, we find out that you shared it with someone outside the group. One, you will be removed from the after party, and quite possibly, two, you may be removed from the group. So, come on, y'all. Respect everybody's safety and privacy, okay? We love y'all. We'll fix you some sandwiches and whatever. Come on. Okay. Rhonda says, alone but not lonely. That's a word, right? Yeah. I'm alone, but I'm not going to put up with crap just to say I got somebody. Hey, you got to respect yourself and love yourself more than that. Self-love, self-esteem, high self-esteem, self-respect. You got to love each other. You got to love yourself. You got to learn to love yourself before you can learn anyone else. Love. You got to learn how to love yourself before you can properly love someone else. Okay, I like that right there. Oh, we got one more. Anyway, we, what? We're always gonna have haters. We always going to have haters. We're going to have, hey, Johnny Willis, how you doing, brother? Where you been? You're going to have to be up here one day, singing for 5 years. Saying, hey, exactly. You're alone, but you're not lonely. I hear you, my brother. Okay, that was a good one, y'all. That was a good one. We're gonna move on. Y'all. Let me put this what Sheila says. If a person's moral code allows them to be intimate with someone who's already involved with someone, then what can we say? Nothing. Okay. We cook fresh meats. That's all. Like Arby's, we have the meats. Okay. Boy, folks, I swear. Okay, let me move on. I ain't finna deal with y'all tonight. Man, now folks want to call me. I'm live, y'all. Okay, let's get this. Okay, ended up in Dubai. Okay, in Dubai. Yes, Dubai. Yes. Okay, let me get this right here. Okay, now let me get that ring made me lose my focus. Let's move on to the next one. Oh yeah, the main course. Shucks. Okay. About breaking up while you're still in love. Okay. I'm gonna just play the video. Y'all take a listen.
Have you ever ended a relationship with somebody that you're still in love with? I know it sounds crazy, but it happens. Because the truth is, no matter how passionate, exciting, and wonderful it may be, love isn't always enough. And to be in love doesn't always mean you're happy. You can continue to love someone even after they've hurt you. You still have so much love for them, but you know deep down that it won't ever be the same again. You can't grow the way you need to by being with them. But now it's been months and you haven't done it. You still can't shake the feeling. When is the right time? Can you still make it work? You never really truly know. And it has to be the saddest part. So you sit there standing on the edge, hoping that your decision to jump is the right one. You don't know if you're gonna grow wings on the way down or you're just gonna fall flat on your face. So tell me if I'm wrong. The saddest end to a relationship is the one where you have to break up with someone that you're still in love with.
Whew. How many of y'all ever been that way? You broke up and you made the conscious decision to break up with them, but you were still in love with them. Made me think about Al Green. Well, not Al Green. What was the other film? Well, Lay Your Head, for the Good Times. Yes. My ex, well, goodness. That's pretty deep right there. How did it feel? How many of y'all ever been in that situation? You broke up while you were still in love with each other. Not that y'all fell out of love or whatever, but you knew, at least and speak for yourself, that you knew that you had to go. You were still loving them, but you had to go. You had to go. It was time to say, I love you, baby, but no, no. Zola. Yep, I've had to end my relationship, even though I was still very much in love with him. Wow. Renee. Yep, been there, done that. It hurt like heck, but I refuse to be in three-way. I don't blame you right there. I don't blame you. Chose to remove myself after too many times of disappointments. He was no longer the man I wow. Wow, wow, wow. 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 Mm-mm. Now that's heartbreaking right there. Now that's heartbreaking right there. Sister Lou, that is me. You can only handle this through fasting and praying. Going through now. Oh man, we hope and pray things work out for you. I'm gonna give you a virtual hug, and we're gonna talk about hugs in a little bit though. Mimi Francis, great to have you here, ma'am. I did because after 5 years, he said we were just more than friends. Oh wow. Mm. Christian, raising your hand. Okay. Worst decision I ever made in my life. In ending the relationship, that was the worst decision? Or getting married? Which one? I think you're saying ending the relationship. Rhonda, okay. Last relationship, Christian. Yes, however, my peace, sanity, and worth were more important. You better preach that. That's what we're talking about tonight. Yeah, you got to look out for yourself. Love isn't enough. I think the closest thing to love was my last relationship because I didn't like the person I was when I was with him. And it hurt a lot. Deep depression in my body. My heart was so entrenched in with him. But dealing with a narcissist was an area I couldn't dwell in. Oh wow. Oh wow. So you was already dealing with personal self issues and then turn around, he was a narcissist. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a 1-2 punch right there. Sheila, Lord have mercy. This happened to me. Talking about a praying fool. That was me. I ended up taking a job overseas in Kuwait for 3 years to get the strength to say no. Oh, wow. I had to deal with myself. I thank the Lord for grace and giving me that time to be strengthened. Whew. I hear you. Y'all coming in. And it wasn't your ex-husband. I hear you. Valerie, sometimes we do ourselves more harm staying into a situation instead of leaving. It's not easy, but we must continue. But we may continue to stay encouraged and keep the faith no matter what. Oh wow, ending the relationship. Okay, I ain't gonna get too much in your business though, but it's been 5 years though, so let's be praying for you, brother. I understand. I understand. I understand, brother. Uh, audio. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Y'all let me know. Yeah, I agree. After 7 years, we broke up because of trust issues, but I was still in love with him. Basically, comparing every relationship I had, oh wow, with him until okay, until I did some work on myself. Wow. Okay, yeah, everybody else can hear me, so thank y'all so much. I just got off the phone with him. We are still friends, but I was not able to grow and mature now. He has matured too. Okay, cuz I'm gonna have to give you a hug too. Okay, thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Michael Jones McKeever, great to have you here, sir. Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, can hear. Mimi, yes, we can hear. Loud and clear. Okay, thank y'all so much. Oh, that's one of the most painful things. That is painful though, but when you got to break up and you doing it for your own good, you have to do it for yourself. You got to do for your mental health, your spiritual health, your physical health, maybe financial health, family health, just plain old fashioned health. You got to do it. You know, yes, you and look how pitiful they looking. And they look so pitiful, you know. But they know what needs to be done. I don't know who ended it. Maybe he ended it, maybe she ended it. I don't know, but that's sad right there. And it's sad when y'all in love with each other though. And it gets to that point right there. Okay, y'all. That was a good one though. We didn't spend time on it that much, and that was the main course though. So that must have been a filet mignon, right? Okay. Okay, that's good. I think this will be the last thing for tonight. And I've been talking about hugs and what have you. Raise, well, show of hands, show of hands, show of hands. How many of y'all love hugs, either to give hugs or to receive hugs? And just show of hands. Just show of hands, y'all. And how many of y'all judge a person, a potential mate, a suitor, by their hugging ability? And to you ladies, and anybody out there, but especially you ladies, how many of y'all love us economy size guys, us big guys to hug you? How many of y'all like that though? Yes, let's look at this and see what we got. Yeah. Oh yeah, y'all raising them hands. Lillian. Okay. Okay. Rhonda. Mike. Yeah. Again. Again. Okay. Now I knew Cuz wasn't gonna do right. Kisses, yeah. Okay. Me. I like a little big juicy man hug. Oh, not just a big man hug, but he gotta be big and juicy. Boy, y'all something else. Yes, I do. Okay. Bones hurt big. Okay. Hey, Valerie from Huntsville. Okay. Stacy. Barbadale. Yes, yes, yes. I do. Absolutely. Okay. Ooh, let me get one more. Hendrix. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, y'all coming in there. Leslie Patterson. Great to have you here, ma'am. Okay. Okay. Well, I think it was last week. Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll. Y'all know Jelly Roll. The country artist. Economy size. And y'all just coming in here too, but just right. No dear. Okay, y'all just okay. Okay. Yeah, Jelly Roll. Yeah, Keenan says a little. Well, and he been known to give hugs, big hugs. Thank you so much, Lou. I appreciate that. Known to give big hugs. So let's see. Let's just look at this right here, this video. I like this video right here. Here we go.
You have something way better that I can give out right now. Ready? A hug from Jelly Roll. Come here, baby. Does anyone else want in on this action?
Hold on.
Gail King?
Gail King's getting a hug. Ashley's getting
Ashley
a hug.
McBride?
Come on, Ashley.
Yep.
Cody gets a hug.
You get a hug. And you.
But Gail King gets a hug. Gail King, how was that hug?
Can I have another one?
Yes!
He almost broke his dick. He had to give Gail one or two. He made sure Gail fine now. If you ever, let me stop. Gail got a frame. She got a fine brown frame. That's all I got to say on that. So he got tasting. Ooh, he made sure Sister Gail got that hug. How many of y'all else? I need to hug some of y'all. Look at Marvin. Yeah, that. Yeah. Okay. Look at, oh goodness, King already scoping them out. Yeah, I do too. I like hugs that make you feel like everything's gonna be all right. Yes. Yeah, you better preach that. Yeah, you better preach that. Exactly. You better preach that though. But there ain't a little chocolate right there. That's straight out. Let me stop. Let me stop. Okay, let me stop. Hey, Leslie, look at how she tickled. Uh, you know what? I'm not even gonna put that up there. I'm not gonna put that up there. I'm not. Yes, I did. But of course, yeah. Hey, he like I said, he moved over there pretty fast. When mm, 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 mm. Somebody put something on here. So we gotta get them hugs, y'all. Wait. Hey, I don't want everybody to hug me either. Make sure you bathe first. Make sure you bathe first. Okay? Make sure you put a little soap and water. Or like we talked about last week, put some of that tussy on. Make sure you ain't funky like a monkey. You know. I'm gonna have to give out hugs though, but I'm gonna say this though, I forgot my whole point though. I didn't get so the church hug. How many of y'all still do the church hugs? Uh Wait, okay. Here we go. Okay, she wants a hug. She wants Jelly Roll to hug her, so I'm gonna have to contact him if I can. Yeah, that tussy. Wait, y'all coming in. Y'all can get a hug. Mike comes to Alabama. Oh, who's coming to Alabama? Okay. It's been quite a while. Okay, I gotta make an appointment with you, Valerie. Okay. Ooh. Wait a minute. Y'all coming in. Hold up there. I'm old man. Andrea Prairie, good to have you here. I want a hug, a huge hug, and no church hugs either. How you looking? Anyway. Hey, cuz. Hey, cuz. Okay. I love good hugs. I hear you. I do church hugs. Okay. D. Giles. I do church hugs. Okay. I do. Who lives in Alabama? Okay. I do church hugs. I definitely do church hugs because I don't want to be rude. Hey, man, please, dude. We still do the friendly. I don't like hugs. Hey, understood. Little church hugs with the two pats on the back. You could give me a holy hug. Ooh. Okay. If I don't like you, you getting that church hug. But if I like you, I will give you a nice, impressionable hug. Church, a safe zone for men, okay? Some church hugs seems too okay. I'm a hugger. However, please sure your hygiene is zestfully clean, 100% zestfully clean. Okay, Sheila says, I'm sorry, I don't want a fake hug. You shake my hand if we're going to do that. I'll be okay with that too. Okay, you my friend hugs. Ooh, okay. Okay then. I hear you. Okay, you know what? That's it, y'all. Guess what, y'all? Guess what? We out of time. We are out of time. That hour goes by fast, don't it? So we're gonna get with the announcements, y'all. We get the announcements. But first and foremost, let's introduce our patrons. These are the good people who contribute to this brand, this ministry, to help keep the lights on and everything. And if you look at them, they contribute. And if you would like to contribute, no amount is too big, well, definitely not too big and not too small. And these people, they either subscribe to the community page and or they give a one-time contribution though. So like I said, it's no contribution is too big, too small. And if you want to pay through PayPal, not PayPal, gosh almighty, what you call this, Cash App, there you go. That's my Cash App right there. That's my Cash App right there. And if you want to pay through either PayPal or Zelle, that's the information you need right there. purplewalker@gmail.com. And of course, it's the Cash App right here, Purple Walker. Okay, that's good right there. Okay, now let's get on with these other announcements. Bro, Mark, I sure wish you was here. He be announcing away too, boy. We're gonna have to do something about that though. Up next in about half past the hour, give or take, we're gonna have the after party. And the Zoom link will be posted in the group. So if you're a member of Single Black Christians or Single Black Christians Connections, you see the logos right there. The link will be posted. And you're going to see a graphic that looks just like what you're looking at right now. So be aware, like I said, at least after half past the hour in about 35 minutes. So make sure you be on the lookout for this. It'll be the link. Do not share it. The password is there. Please don't share it. Please don't. Now I know y'all tired of me saying bringing this up. We didn't do it and I didn't make announcements. I apologize to y'all. We're probably going to shoot for this Saturday. I'm going to try to. And if not, I'm going to let y'all know. But I say it this way. If we don't do it this Saturday, we definitely, if it's the Lord's will, would do it on the Saturday after next. Though, because something else is coming up. Again, another busy month and what have you, though. So, we've been busy. And if it's the Lord's will, we'll be back for another exciting edition of SBC Tuesday Talk. Please tune in at 9:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And just tune in. Tune in. Okay? Well, that's it, folks. Thank y'all so much for being here. Thank y'all for y'all support. Thank you for your time. And thank you for everything. I truly appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. I love y'all. Y'all be good to each other. Don't cost a dime to be kind to each other. So y'all take care. Be kind. And for goodness sake, y'all know, please don't take any wooden nickels, okay? Until then, y'all take care. Good night.